There goes the truck that brought our roofing. So I got my metal over here. It's gonna be black. So here's my stack of roofing. These are some panels that they put underneath to protect the bottom of it when it's on the trailer. So that's just some free metal for some other project somewhere. I think they intentionally give you different colors. There's a green one under there. Here's a little black scrap right here. And I think they give you those crazy colors so that they're not really giving you a lot of free metal. They're just, I guess they're scraps, but. So yesterday I got a little bit of the plywood on. Today I'm not even messing with it at all. Unless I have some time this afternoon. With the cold weather coming, I need to get the wood burning boiler going. And I think it's about a week from now, Thanksgiving. It's supposed to be cold, but I need to get our wood burning boiler going, so I'm trying to clean the creosote out. That's been an ordeal. We called a chimney sweep, and he said he would come and clean it out. And they came and started working on it and said, oh, we can't clean this out. I'm thinking, has nobody ever called you before to work on one of these? They're out here in the country, they're pretty common. So now it's on me. I'm gonna do the best I can. So first I'll vacuum it out. Then I'll get to work. I'm gonna use a grinder. This side actually, right now, looks good. This side is more along the lines of the problems I was having. All this pipe right here is supposed to come out and be cleaned. And air holes blow air in here. And so you can see on this side, I think I've got one hole clogged up, but I've got all this. It looks like somebody spread brick mortar across it. It's just completely sealed in there. In this corner, it's horrible. So I'm about to stick my head in there with a grinder and a grinder that's got a wire brush attachment. See how well that'll clean it. Taking the trash. Just maybe 2 miles, and it's 2 miles through the country. So this is our neighborhood. Nice countryside. We're glad the motorcyclists don't know about our street because it's got some really nice curves that they would love to drive. And it's got some beautiful views, which I've shown many times before, but it can't hurt to show it again. We just throw our trash in the dumpsters here. Or if it's large items or metal or glass, put it in these dumpsters. Thanksgiving is coming in about a week, and so we're setting up our Coob game. We're not Scandinavian, but it's a Scandinavian game. They say it's a Viking game, but they said it comes from throwing bones to knock over skulls or something like that. And so there's some batons that you throw at wooden blocks. And I think Coob means blocks of wood. So I'm not so sure the Viking thing really works. But so I've got videos where we play the game. And I also have video games where I made this drink holder. So you can set down your drink right before you continue playing. Just searching around online for some yard games, I found that game, and I cut all the blocks like exactly the sizes that they said in the description and in the pictures, and just made my own parts and found out how large of a field that you play it on. So for me, that's a unique game that I haven't seen anyone else have or play. So it's kind of fun to have something unique to show to people. And it's a lot of fun. So yesterday I worked on the wood burning boiler. I got the pipe out of one side. It took hours to get it out. There it is. I kind of scraped it and sort of cleaned creosote off. I went back in and scraped and scraped and scraped to clean out the creosote. This thing was just, had creosote all the way to the back. It's all round from that pipe. And I was just working and working, chiseling and chipping and scraping, and it was terrible. So now I've got the other side to work on, and it's way worse, but hopefully I've learned some tricks that'll help me get it done sooner. We're heading down here to move the sheep, but I guess they're not aware. I guess y'all are completely unaware that we're moving y'all right now. So this pen, I moved it further back. So this is the back of the pen they just came from, and then you can see how much further I went with that pen. It's because this corner in the back of the field, they haven't touched this grass in months. So there's still some good grass in there, and you can tell that they're finding it. I can hear the rain coming in. It's supposed to be rain for the next 6 hours or so. So I've got my plywood up now. So you can see here the front door. Over here, the 2 windows, the sliding glass door that's going to the deck, the windows up above that are gonna let the light in. And I just swept the floor to get everything out of my way, and because now I'm gonna start cutting steel. So today I'm gonna take the grinder and cutting wheel and go ahead and start cutting out all this wall. I was thinking I might cut it into strips, and then I could use those strips to make raised beds. I got the top cut out all the way across. I'll continue strengthening this beam up here. Just thinking about the rain, when this is a deck here, it's just gonna be wonderful to sit out here in the rain. Sit out here and look at the trash. Whoa. Scary. Need some gloves. That is dramatic. I can't wait to get this cut all the way down. It'll probably take me the rest of the day and hopefully not more than that. But I took this piece out, I dragged it out in the yard over here. And so here's my idea of raised beds. I think like at this angle, it looks like what it could really look like. But that steel is pretty strong and hard to bend. It's kind of weird. It's like this 4 feet is harder to bend than all the rest of it. It doesn't really look thicker, so I'm not really sure what it is, but so I could bend that into just a circle, or I could put it together with another one and make a really large circle, or maybe like a big oval. So we'll see if Claire wants to keep that around here to do stuff with, or maybe we'll move it up towards our house to one of the gardens up there.